Rusky's Crypto Cave here, and what the fork happened, or didn't happen. Yeah, the fork never happened last night, like it said it was going to, according to their Discord, July 10th, 2024, around 12 a.m. UTC time, which would be Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Well, I guess they had some calculations off because their block height is 434,100 is where they're going to be doing it at. And actually, oops, sorry, the flashbang is there. Let's go to the Explorer. Flashbang is again. This block 449747. This is the topo height, whatever the hell that is. And then there's the regular block height. So they're going off of this one, which is 434,100 is when the fork will take place. And then actually there is somebody on Discord created a countdown timer, which I'll leave the link for that in the description below, so you can check that out and kind of keep track of that. But most important one here, we got 3,016 blocks until the fork happens. So just take note of that, because as of right now, nothing happened. So you'll have to keep an eye on that. Rigel Miner did release their update. I did update the comments, the pinned comment on the last video from Sunday. Maybe like within an hour of me posting that video, they had their update out. And actually MMPOS updated pretty much automatically and didn't have to do anything. As you see here, all these guys are all running on version 1.18. And they updated on Sunday. Which actually, if you go here, this is the Rigel Miner Discord. Yeah, on 7/7 at 2:45 p.m., they added the Xelishash V2 algorithm. You have to run this command, which I'll try to copy and paste this one and put this in the comments below as well. If we're running Hive, but a lot of times YouTube kind of cuts out some of the characters, and you definitely need all these characters in there to update it. Because actually, I haven't checked lately. It may make me log in. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to make me log in. All right. So I'll have to log in to Hive and then see if there's an update available, because as of the other day, there was not. And I manually updated my rigs to the 1.18 using this command here. Nice thing with MMPOS, man, it was just all automatic. I didn't touch anything. It didn't do anything. You can even see here on their post under Discord from 2:45, Hive, you have to do this. HiveOS, you got to do this. MMPOS, already updated. So it was already completed. And then Rigel's GitHub right here as well. They have the 1.18. You can download it directly from there if you're running Windows or Linux or whatever else you're doing. And then they also made a note here, observation, core offset does not seem to work, and it just lowers hash rate on Xelishash V2. So they recommend removing that. And they also have a guide here to set up how to do the auto switching, which is pretty easy. To enable the auto switch is really just have to add the --enable-fork to your flight sheet or miner profile or wherever you want to put that. And then the overclocks will be different. They give you examples as far as what your overclocks are going to be, as far as if you're running a locked clock of 1470, locked memory clock of 5000, and a core clock offset of 100. They recommend taking out the what's this called? The core clock offset. So this would be the new config, which the first line is going to be the same, and then the lock, core clock, and then the fork parameters need to be in there, because then that way it'll know to adjust the overclocks and stuff after the fork. So I'm thinking about doing this in with the MMPOS using the custom placeholders. So if anybody doesn't know about those custom placeholders, here it is. So you can go in here and do a custom placeholder and just set up whatever you want. Like you could just do a new custom placeholder for overclocks. Let's do oh, yeah, I think it can't have a dash. It has to be an underscore, I think. Nope, can't be that either. Certain characters, or maybe no caps. Caps, I bet it is. V2 underscore OC. That's what it is. So now I created that custom placeholder. Leave it blank on purpose. And then miner profiles, or actually not, let's go to rigs. Then when you go to rigs, if I want to add in and utilize this, you put placeholders here. Right now I'm not using the custom placeholders, but if I wanted to pick this one, I could pick this here and then put in whatever value I want to put in here, which, give me an example, we'll just use this. I'll copy that. Paste that in there. And copy that. Put that in there. But let's see, lower that to 1170, whatever. Lock mem clock. Choose 5001. And then memory clock offset of 1000. We'll just use that as an example. So we're going to hit set. We're just going to remove that one from this one. Update. Now, if I go into the miner profile, for Xelishash, if I wanted to use that one, which I'm not going to do it now, but I'm just going to kind of just show you the next step. Will be this guy under advanced. See, I have enable fork already in here. I would just hit custom placeholders, add that, and that's it. So then that would put my overclocks in the miner profile, or miner profile. So it would be like in the config file or whatever you want to call it, as far as in HiveOS when you're in your setup miner config. That's what it is. It's been a little bit since I've been using HiveOS consistently, so kind of forgot what it says there. But I'm gonna delete that for now because it's not exactly what I'm gonna be using. But that's all you would do is just use that, and then I'll cancel out of there. And you would just basically use the same miner profile. So to have just use that custom placeholder, add that to the configs in that one, and then it will update all of them at the same time. And then each rig, you just put whatever overclocks you want to put in. So say if I wanted to do this rig now, you just go to your miner settings. I'll use that one, hit placeholders, custom placeholders. We'll add this one to this guy, and then just put whatever overclocks I want on this. And then the miner profile would automatically pull it and then apply those overclocks. Because currently right now I have my overclock set in the dashboard here. So I'm debating what I'm going to do, because the fork is probably, the fork will occur sometime 3-4 in the morning overnight. So do I just let it go for a couple hours with not the most efficient overclocks and just deal with it in the morning? Or do I set it up to have the overclocks automatically readjust and apply? I'm thinking I might just let it go a couple hours and then just reset them and set the overclocks in the morning. Maybe just get up a little bit earlier and take care of that. Didn't figure that part out yet, but I'll deal with it then. So, because for the most part, not really super concerned. I don't think it's going to be using. I haven't really tested it yet. I planned on doing that today, but then shit around the house and whatnot and all that stuff, and cutting trees down, and more trees fell, and so I've been dealing with that today. So that's why I've been sweating my ass off. This big guy does not like the heat at all. I'm used to working in an air-conditioned office and not out in the 90-plus heat with freaking God knows how high of humidity. So that's not for me. I prefer parking my ass in an office. So, but anywho, like I said earlier in the video, I'll leave the links to this countdown timer in the description below, and I'll leave like the Rigel Miner GitHub link in there as well. And that's probably it. Because everything else is pretty readily available as far as that goes. So what you guys could do, just less than 12 hours away pretty much. So anywhere from 12 to 11.5 to 12.5 hours. But these times have been bouncing around a lot too, just as far as how blocks have been being solved and stuff. So it'll vary. That's the most important number, 2,975 blocks to go now. So once it gets to that 434,100 block height, which is this one here, that's when the fork will take place. Until the next video, we will catch you later. Have a good one.